everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. It is 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm Roger Susanin.
I'm Caitlin Nuclo. Look at what a beautiful start it is outside. Wow. Thanks for watching Eyewitness News here on the Wax. Let's get a check on that forecast. Meteorologist Scot Haney is in with the details. Just a lovely start to the day. Wow.
Really beautiful out there, but that is going to change. First Alert Live Radar, the only live radar in Connecticut, is going to start showing some rain right around 2 o'clock this afternoon through about 7 o'clock this evening. So grab an umbrella, carry it with you. Rather to be safe than sorry. No visibility issues out there this morning. Temperatures are between 23 and 36. We've got 36 for you. This is way above average by about 10 degrees in Bridgeport, in New Haven. Chester at 34, 33, even 35 at Bradley, 33 at Brainerd. So the numbers are okay. Don't get me wrong. You need your winter coat out there this morning, and you will during the day today. It's going to be kind of raw with temperatures in the mid-40s and increasing clouds, just enough to make for a beautiful sunrise this morning. But there is rain knocking on our door right here. You're going to see it. Come in. We're expecting all this rain to march in between 2 and 7. And unfortunately, that is going to lead to a wet commute this evening. Not this morning, but this evening. There's that block of rain we've got to get through. Then we turn our attention to a first alert weather day for Wednesday. That's when rain will be heavy at times, 1.5 to 3+ inches with winds gust 20 to 30 miles an hour. Not going to be a great day on Wednesday, but it is in the form of rain with a temperature of 60 degrees. In the meantime, and try to enjoy today, get things done outside before 1 o'clock this afternoon, because we are expecting afternoon rain. And I'll be back with your full forecast coming up in just a bit. In the meantime, Roger, good morning.
All right, good morning, Scott. Unfortunately, we just picked up a multi-vehicle crash on I-84 West in Newtown. We're told as many as 3 vehicles could be involved in that. It's snarling traffic, especially between exits 11 and 10. They're closed heading westbound. We'll try to get eyes on that coming up later this hour. The rest of the state is in pretty decent condition as we take a look outside in Hartford, Waterbury, Middletown, and in Meriden. No major incidents or delays other than that developing situation in Newtown. And also in Woodstock right now, Route 169 is closed between Joy Road and Dividend Road. That's due a single vehicle crash involving a driver, sadly, and a telephone pole. They're still working to clean up that crash in Woodstock. But aside from that, we're in pretty good shape as we start our Monday morning. That is a look at your first alert traffic report, driven by your Connecticut Chevy dealers.
Well, right now, some breaking news to get to overnight. Police in Norwich are investigating a shooting that happened on Sandy Lane last night. Officers located one victim who had been shot in a vehicle that had been damaged as well. That person was shot twice, are expected to be okay. They're still looking for the suspect this morning. We'll bring you updates as we learn more from police.
And also breaking overnight, Route 72 East is now back open after a crash in New Britain. Police said that wreck happened near exit 1D just after 11 o'clock last night. At this point, we're still working to learn how many people were inside that car, but fortunately, everybody's okay. And also breaking overnight, Israel is now taking credit for striking what they say is a chemical weapons and long-range missiles site in Syria.
And this comes after the Assad regime fell to a rebel group after a quarter-century of harsh dictatorship there. Top Israeli officials tell us they attacked the plant to prevent Israel from falling to hostile actors.
Of course, we'll continue to bring you the absolute latest developments in this situation as it happens.
Well, happening today, a man charged with the murder of a mother in Ansonia is going to be in court.
Jose Morales is accused of killing Christine Holloway back in 2019. You may remember that Morales rejected a plea deal over the summer, and is expected to go forward with a trial in that case very soon.
Last week also marked 5 years since the disappearance of his daughter, Vanessa Morales, who has still not been found. A West Haven man is facing criminal charges this morning after police say he left his children in the car and they caused an accident. Investigators tell us 54-year-old Margarito Gallegas left the kids while checking his clothing inside of a New Haven laundromat. One child put the car into gear, caused an accident. No one was seriously hurt, but he has been charged with risk of injury to a minor.
This morning, police in Milford are investigating a deadly car fire that happened right near the Audubon Society building on Saturday night. Police tell us neighbors heard what they say sounded like explosions, and then one eyewitness called 911 when they actually saw flames. Investigators tell us one person, sadly, was killed in that car fire in Milford.
All schools in Danbury closed today because of a water main break there. The city issued a boil water advisory for everyone in the city. The advisory is precautionary to just make sure for public safety. While repairs are being made and the water quality is still being tested. The superintendent says modifications will be made to school lunches and there'll be bottled water tomorrow in anticipation of them opening. Well, UConn students getting ready to pack Fenway because the Huskies will play in the Wasabi Fenway Bowl there.
That's going to be awesome. The football game, which we played on the 28th, puts the Huskies up against the University of North Carolina. Your reporter, Olivia Schuler, has all the latest on the students' reactions.
Good morning, but there's still a few more weeks before students are going to be heading to Fenway to watch the bowl game between UConn and North Carolina. But the announcement had students here on campus already buzzing with excitement. Students from states across the Northeast attend UConn. Whether they're from New York, Massachusetts, or Connecticut, Fenway is just a hop, skip, and a jump away. That's what fans say they're excited for. Many students will be home for the holidays in different states, but Fenway is a place they can all meet up and get together. In fact, this is the closest location UConn's ever had for a bowl game. Fans see this as an advantage.
Everyone knows Fenway, like everyone's going to be there. Even if you're not necessarily a UConn fan, a game's going to be there. It's going to be a huge turnout, going to get more notoriety for the program. Just hopefully everything just goes up from there.
UConn students still have plenty of time to make all of their plans to get to Fenway. We know the game's happening right after Christmas. It's taking place December 28th at 11 o'clock in the morning. Your reporter in stores, Olivia Schuler, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Olivia, thank you. Happening in Enfield, eye health warehouse workers are still on strike because of what they say are unfit working conditions. And in just a few hours, some Connecticut lawmakers will bring attention to the dangers those workers say they face on the job.
Your reporter, Marcy Jones, breaking down what you can expect today.
Well, in just a few hours, Senator Richard Blumenthal will be out at the headquarters in Cromwell to reintroduce the Warehouse Workers Protection Act. However, you can see right now, picketers are out here already. Exhaustive long hours, health and safety violations, intrusive surveillance. These are just a few of the things the warehouse workers are calling into focus. They also claim iHealth fired some of them illegally via text messages for going on strike. Teamsters Local 671 will be joined by Senator Blumenthal later this morning in Cromwell, where he will reintroduce the Warehouse Worker Protection Act, described as legislation that would aim to protect workers by prohibiting or regulating dangerous practices that led to high rates of injuries. The reintroduction comes after a recent wave of bipartisan support. Now, we have reached out to iHealth for comment. They have not gotten back to us. Again, Senator Richard Blumenthal will be at the headquarters in Cromwell later this morning at 11. Make sure you stay with us on air, online, and on our WFSB app for more. In Enfield, your Eyewitness News Channel 3 reporter, Marcy Jones.
All right, thanks, Mars. We are taking a look at Futurecast, tomorrow's weather today. It shows us an hour-by-hour depiction of improving conditions by late tonight, but we are expecting some rain before that, okay? 6 p.m., 5 p.m., it's raining in the state just in time for your evening rush. It all starts around 1, 2 o'clock this afternoon, and then it kind of rains, you know, fairly moderately, but it's a quick-moving system. It'll be done by 7, 8, 9 o'clock tonight from west to east. Then tomorrow is just mostly cloudy all day long tomorrow, and then showers develop Tuesday night, and then Wednesday is just a super soaker with copious amounts of rain and wind. It's not going to be a pleasant day on Wednesday, and that's why we've issued a first alert weather day for Wednesday. Not today, but for Wednesday. Daytime highs today between 41 and 50. 50 for Bridgeport. That's a good looking number for December, right? But it's going to be a little bit raw out there with rain on the way for this afternoon, and then rain early with patchy fog developing tonight. There could be, I guess there could be, if the rain doesn't dry out soon enough, there could be some icy spots in northwest Connecticut, northeast Connecticut late tonight through very early tomorrow morning. We'll keep you posted on that. In the meantime, 7:10 is now the time. Roger, we'll send it back to you.
All right. Thank you, Scott.